In other good news, EU continues to be a bunch of ultra super chads telling the social media apps they've got to change their addictive features like infinite scroll, auto refresh.
Yeah, you know what? Stuff like that I think is really nice to see. There's clearly more to social media than we understand at the moment. It's a lot like smoking in the 60s.
Or like,
like everyone does it, you know?
the first year x-rays came out, they're like, we're going to put this in everything. You're going to go to the shoe store and we're going to take an x-ray so you don't have to take off your shoes. And then a year later, everyone has cancer. Like, oh no.
X-ray, this is a great marketing tool, you know?
Yeah, but if you look at that 1 year before people knew it gave cancer, it was x-ray everything.
Yeah.
'Cause we can see through stuff.
Yeah.
We're like Superman. If Superman was even invented yet.
I
which he
used to,
wasn't.
there's a great show called The Nick, like Knick. And
thought like the
it's
nicotine.
It's about a fictional hospital in New York City in like 1901 or something or whatever. And it's called the Knickerbocker. They get an x-ray machine in that show and like all the nurses are x-raying each other's heads and stuff, but you have to sit there for like 30 minutes for it to take the picture. It's so bad. Anyway, that's exciting stuff.
Another one of the features that they want to disable, which I love, is autoplay.
Oh,
I
really?
hate that being on by default. Like
Yeah.
you open up the app on a new device and then stuff just starts blaring at you like, stop!
You know what's the worst feature I've ever seen? And I know it's supposed to be optimistic tech, but the worst feature I've ever seen on a website or an app is on Kijiji. If you like go to scroll and you accidentally touch an ad picture while you're going to scroll, it opens the ad. So you're not even tapping, you're just going to scroll and that motion will open the ad too.
You know, it's funny. 20 years ago, we were spending so much money on ringtones. It was $1 billion industry.
yeah.
Now, if this thing makes a noise, I'm going to chuck it out the window. I don't even want it to vibrate.
Yeah.
I look at my phone enough. I don't need that.
That's very true. I remember the worst ringtone I ever bought was Chingy Right There back in the day. And it just sounded like bleep, 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 bleep. And I was like, that is extremely disappointing.
Oh, we're going to have to get a shock mount if we want to use the desk mic. Sounds like Don Cherry over here.
Oh my God.
These European...
So, on the subject of social media and Meta, they scrapped a controversial feature that has been making the rounds in the news lately.
I turned it off pretty much immediately, as soon as I heard about it, within hours of release. But why this was on by default is beyond me. Will say, I'm glad that they pulled it.
What was it again? That people could use your likeliness in AI, like through their AI engine or whatever, right?
Like, so if your profile was public, people could generate videos and images with your image in it. They're like, well, like, how's that different from like taking a screenshot?
And you know what I love is the whole like, well, you could opt out. And I'm like, that is such a strange way of doing business. You know, that's kind of like the greasiest possible method. But it's really nice to see governments like the EU cracking down on that. It would be nice to see more of them doing that.
I don't even think that was from regulatory backlash. I think they just got such sharp backlash they just pulled it.
Oh wait, did I have that wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I'm
not the
pretty sure.
EU. Yeah, okay.
No,
never
they
mind,
just
yeah.
pulled it because people hated it.
So yeah, no, we'll scrap that line.
Yeah.
No, it's nice to see that they're actually listening. It's like Microsoft with the search thing.
Oh,
so.
I like this talking note. Like an abusive person or a playground bully.
Well, yeah, you know, it's like you didn't explicitly say you didn't want me to punch you, you know? Like,
Do you remember when playing as a bully was this quaint idea for a video game?
man, how funny would it be to walk into like the Meta office and just start taking furniture and be like, "Oh, you guys didn't opt out on this." And they'd be like, "Well, we didn't even know." I'd be like, "Oh, isn't that funny?"
Our intent was to provide a useful creative tool and to give people control over whether their public content could be referenced in this way, Meta
Yeah.
said in a statement.
That is a crazy statement to make.
Yeah, but you know what? It's gone now. Hopefully it stays gone. That's good news.